Jennifer asks, how can I convince my sister, who is convinced God does not exist, of the love and grace that God has to offer? Well, good for you, Jennifer, having a heart for your sister. But here's what I'd say first. Don't try to convince your sister. If I know anything about sibling relationships, that will only make her more resistant. Rather, ask her why she doesn't believe in God. And listen maybe again for her reasoning, and probably you will hear somewhere in there her disappointment of a time when she thought God should intervene and he didn't. I've really never met anyone who never believed in God, but I've met plenty of people who did believe at one time and then they stopped. And their stories usually center around a God who must not be there because he didn't respond in a certain way or didn't make himself evident to them when they ask. So it's enough to start to be interested in her story, helping her whenever you can in practical ways, and that will make you a good representative of the God who loves her and is with her still. She may never trust in God, but 1 Peter chapter 3, verses 14 and 15 says this, "And do not fear their intimidation, and do not be troubled, but in your hearts honor Christ the Lord as holy, always being prepared to make a defense to anyone who asks you for a reason for the hope that is in you. Yet do it with gentleness and respect." If you do that, you can trust that the Spirit will use you as far as your sister will allow.